Okay, guys, once again, please forgive the rough cut, rambly nature of this video. This is fresh off the dev server. So fresh, I can still smell it cooling in the autumn breeze. So we have the first aircraft from the Israeli tech tree. We have a premium A4 and a premium Spitfire. Let's take a look at them real quick. The A4 is the first one up. It's not your average A4. It's got some extra weapon loadouts. It can carry the Walleye glide bombs, and it has radar. And there's an interesting twist with that in a second. Let's dive into a match and have a look. Okay, and just as a reminder, this is not a full review of the plane. That'll come after the patch at some point, and this is, again, fresh off the dev server, so all of this is subject to change. But first observations, absolutely beautiful paint job. The cannons are very accurate. There's no afterburner, of course. There are chaff and flare countermeasures. There's radar, as you may have noticed the radar scope. We've got the PPI over there on the side. There is no ballistics computer for any of the weapons. I tried with the Walleye glide bombs, and I also tried in a test flight with some regular dumb bombs. There's no ballistics computer. There's also no ballistics computer for the cannon, which was a bit of a surprise. The Walleye glide bombs seem to be a little bit easier to aim than they were the last time I tried it out a few days ago on the dev server. You can use your target position indicator. I'm sorry, I think it's designate target position keybind to set your aim point for the glide bombs, or you can zoom in to the TV scope, which is what we're looking at right here. This interface is still a little clunky and disorienting. They really got to find a way to clean that up to make it more obvious, like where you're zooming into. But in any case, they are a little bit easier to use because you can target them using the external view. After I fuddled around with that a bit, I dropped a few of these off. I'm going to do some cuts in the footage just so this video isn't super long and you're just not watching me fly around doing nothing in between like targets and stuff. But the very first thing we did is we're going to blow up these armored cars and be able to take a look at the Walleye glide bomb doing its business. And you can have a look here. It's going to guide in and do its thing right into that cluster of armored cars. Ooh, that packs a punch. All right, very good. The A4 also gets the AIM-9Bs. There's a couple of basic, sidewinders. That's all it's got for air-to-air weapons, at least so far. You don't have any of the Israeli-made air-to-air missiles, so that was kind of interesting to see. But it's dev server, so we'll find out in a minute. Now, here we're going to demonstrate targeting the Walleye glide bombs with the external view using the designate target position keybind there. We're going to put it right on that strategic base and dump the Walleye and let it do its thing. And it guides right into the target. So that is going to dramatically simplify employing the TV-guided glide bombs and make them a lot more useful. Now, I want you to watch this for a second here. I'm going to cut for a minute. And there's something important to see. Now here you can see I've got an IL-10 locked up on my radar. Check this out when I get close. You get the lead indicator for the guns with the radar locked target once you get close. That's a significant development for the A4. It's going to make this a lot more handy in air-to-air combat, getting the lead indicator for the guns when you've got a radar lock there. Unfortunately, that is not a new across-the-board feature. I did try that out in a couple of other planes. I tried it out in the MiG-21 and in the Viggen, and that did not happen when I got in close on radar-locked targets. I did not get the lead indicator. So it's not a universal change, but at least it's a feature of the A4 Skyhawk. Okay, so we've also got a brand new Spitfire going into the Israeli tree. It's not as exciting, unfortunately, as the A4. Not a lot of new features here. Nothing you haven't really seen before. It's got 2 bombs and some unguided rockets and some cannons. It's a later model Spitfire, so I think it's going to be relatively competitive in the prop tiers. But otherwise, You know, it's a plain old Spitfire flying for Israel. One interesting note, though, I think that paint job is really cool. So that's always nice. You know, to me, the visuals on the aircraft are pretty important. But I'm going to take a quick shot here, and you'll have to forgive me for being an idiot. After I shoot these rockets, I did forget to set the time delay fuse on my bombs, so that was a mistake. Yeah. Okay, so that's about it for now. This was a quick one. Really, I just wanted to get you guys some content as quick as possible and show off these new, the first two Israeli aircraft off the dev server. There'll be a lot more info once the patch goes live, but for now, hope that whets your appetite. And as always, thanks for watching.